Hello, this is Willy Booger. Thanks for jamming out with me today here. What you just got through hearing me play through with the Boss GX-10, the GX-10. They have a GX-100, which is a bigger version of this. That was the one that came out first, and then they came out with a small version, which I just played through, the GX-10, and it's much smaller. In fact, here you go. You can see what it looks like comparatively, and so definitely easier to grab and go and play somewhere quickly, plug into the PA system or record just like you just saw me do. It's beyond, to me, it's definitely studio quality. It sounds fantastic and portable. It's small enough to fit in front of your gig bag if you're gonna go jam out somewhere. Let's take a closer look at the screen. I'll show you my settings. All right, here's the bird's eye view of the Boss GX-10, and and here's how if it's some people are new to these pedals and they're going from tube amps or whatever, or you can be experienced, but still there's a lot going on this little pedal and a lot of horsepower. Like, for just to simplify it, you can make your own sounds. Of course, you can hit number 1, number 2, number 3. So your first one could be like a clean sound. Your second one could be a bluesy sound that you made, and third one could be a heavy metal sound, whatever. And you got several banks. That's user number 1. You can go up and up and up. tons of options there. So let's just go to 1. This is what I used for the song you just heard. So let me play it real quick. So there you go. So a very searing big lead. But let's take a look at it before we go into like a more of a blues sound and all that. Here's what it looks like. Go into the effects. It got your wah-wah pedal. It engages when you push it hard enough at the tip, and then also into wah-wah. You push it again, it goes into a volume. Or you can set that up how you want. Actually, it's very flexible. But here's your blues driver. I put in front of it. You can pick your amp. You can turn it on or off. On is it's green. In this case, that one's yellow. Turns black. That means it's not active. So for instance, or we can drive it a little harder. So driving just a little harder. I didn't go crazy with it. But if you wanted to go, like, here's your settings down here. And you can hit page and change all your settings on it. For like your amp, you can choose, that's an X modded amp. They have a long list of amps. X Crunch, Juggernaut. It just goes on and on. You can pick your amps. And it's just like a regular traditional amp, because that's what they're copying, is your gain level, volume. And how heavy do you want that gain? Low, middle, or high? So let's listen to it. Let's turn the blues driver off. Let me go back to the amp. Low gain. Heavier. And then really heavy. And if you want, drive that with a pedal. But you can tweak to your liking. I put a noise gate on here, so that's going to put let me turn it off. Hear all that buzzing and noise? I'll put my hand on it. It's not too bad, actually, for as much distortion I got on it right now. Turn it on. Cleaned it up. Got that noise out of there. Noise suppressor, your foot volume, and let's say, hey, I don't like that one. I want to change it. Let me say I want a instead of a overdrive. Maybe I just want a boost pedal. Come down here, drag it down. Now you got a boost, clean boost, and then your settings are right here. In fact, you can go into a little menu here and go to a knob view, and go into, if you like to see it that way. And the cool thing about this is you can name it once you save it. you can call it something. So I called mine Heavy Booger, and you can go through there and you'll hit right, which I'm not going to because I like my sound. So let's go to the cry. Just a little bluesy. So very cool. Let's just take a quick look at that and see what I did there. So I did the Brits amp. You can see my settings there. Low gain. I have a blues driver in front of it. You can change blues driver, warm overdrive, SD1, crunch, screamers. You know, tons of options. Okay. Here's a setting that was just built into it. I just wanted to give a quick review for those who are wondering, hey, that's pretty basic, pretty simple. Can we take it farther? You can. You can actually split. Here's the divide. So just going to leave that there. And what does that mean is you can either switch from one side amp to the other or both at the same time. So now you can like use 2 amps simultaneously. That's where the horsepower processing comes in. And it does take a lot of processing power to be able to do that and all the effects. So there's a built-in tuner. There is a looper in it. So this thing is just packed with a lot of goodies. And if you want to control this by Bluetooth, this in the back here, that's a separate purchase. But if you want to connect it to your phone and use an app that you download, the Boss Tone Studio app is... you'll be able to control that using that Bluetooth connection here. But you can also just plug your USB cable to your computer, download the Boss Tone Studio, and edit it from your computer and save files. And if you ever wanted to back it up, you could. Well, thanks so much, definitely, for checking out the video. And yeah, there might be something for you. Definitely, we live in a time period right now where we got a lot of technology, and it's for what it can do, it's extremely affordable, actually. So really studio quality and an affordable package. That's very portable. If you like my videos, feel free to subscribe, like it, leave a comment, and keep on jamming.